That is the worst drawing I think anyone has ever done, ever. Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo. What do all of these famous faces have in common? That's right, they're all worse than me at drawing countries on Microsoft Paint, because they're dead. That's right, guys, today I'm going to be shamelessly copying GeoWizard and JackSucksAtGeography in their videos where they attempt to draw random countries from memory. It sounds simple enough, but if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I'll probably fuck this up. So make sure you watch to the end to see how bad this goes. Also, if you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe. The first person to subscribe to my channel after this video will get this pen that I stole from a hotel one time. Anyway, with that being said, let's crack on in. Apologies, I do look like a vampire right now. It's just my stupid hoodie. Now, if you know anything about me, which you probably don't because I'm new to YouTube, you would know that I suck at drawing. I'm terrible at all art. Honestly, I'm garbage. I remember when I was in first grade, our teacher made us all color in cats in crayons. And I did a cat and I colored the body of the cat black and then the face of it yellow, and the teacher was like, no, that's not what cats look like. And I was like, yeah, that's what cats look like. I'm pretty certain that's what cats look like. And she said, no, cats don't look like that. And I was like, no, my cat at home looks like that. I have a cat. It was like a tortoiseshell cat. It literally had like a yellow face and a black body. And she was like, no, Scott, you're lying to me. What are you doing? And I was like, I promise I'm not lying. And she said, are you backchatting me? And I was like, no, I'm not backchatting you. That's what my cat looks like. And she just said, nah, you're going on detention. I was like, what the heck? That's what cats look like. That's what my cat at home looks like. Anyway, that ruined art for me forever. Until now. All right, so I got the Giga calculator up right now. It has a random country generator in it where I can just pick a random country and it'll tell me a random country. So without further ado, I am going to pick a random country. Let's go. Democratic Republic of the Congo. All right, I think I could do that. So I'm planning on doing 10 of these and I'll give it a score of 1 to 10 for each of them, see how I go at the end of it. Obviously the scores don't really mean shit because who am I competing against? And also I'm making up the fucking scores. Doesn't mean shit. All right, let's go. Democratic Republic of the Congo. This is a perfect drawing of Africa. Democratic Republic of the Congo is like in the center, and I think it goes to the edge. Whoop. Something like that, I feel like. That kind of feels about right. All right, let's try and draw that a bit better. Hang on. I feel like it goes to the water, right? And then it kind of comes up like this. And then it like goes in. Goes to the water. That is the worst drawing I think anyone has ever done, ever. Either way, let's see how I went for Democratic Republic of the Congo. Oh my god. Well, okay, here's the things that I did well. I knew that it came to the water. I knew it was like smack bang in the center of Africa there, and I kind of got the general shape of it. Now, I didn't realize how jagged the bottom of this was and how it came down to a point down here and then went all the way up and across. I didn't realize that. That was bad. I definitely could have done a lot better than that. But still, I think that's pretty decent, knowing a general idea of the Democratic Republic of Congo. So on that basis, I'll probably give myself 6 out of 10. I got some of the features right, but I mean, if you compare the two right next to each other, it doesn't look a fucking thing. Like, that's pretty fucking shocking. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's go. Good country. Micronesia. Oh, right. Okay, Micronesia. From memory, Micronesia is like one main island and there's quite a lot of little islands next to it. And I feel like it's like a kind of like a star or something, like a you know, like a volcano outline, how they have those like edges like that. And then it's like got little like atolls and stuff everywhere. I don't know, this is looking at this right now, this is pretty terrible. And then there's like little islands like here. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I know it's like one island surrounded by like many atolls and some other little tiny islands. I think it's like a huge, what do they call them? Archipelagos. I think it's a huge archipelago. But let's have a look. Where is it? There it is. Okay. That's not too bad, right? I've got the general idea of the shape. It comes like out here. I mean, that's a big edge there. I kind of got that coming to a point instead. Yeah, I mean, that area there is pretty fine, like here. But it's a lot more jagged than what I did. That's kind of shit. However, there's an atoll there. Atoll. Pakan Atoll. There's another atoll there. Yeah, and then there's some little... Oh, shit, look at that. I did an island there and an island here. It's pretty good. Pretty good guessing with the islands and some more little islands over there. Or atolls over there. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with that. I would give myself 8. What are your thoughts? Pretty good? Maybe I'm a bit too generous for myself. But overall, I'm pretty stoked with that. Let's clear that and then move on to the next one. Pick a random country. Nauru. So I had Nauru in a previous video, so I should be pretty confident with this. Nauru is a small island nation that kind of just looks like this, right? And then they've got the airport that does that. And they've got Australia's detention center like there. Anyway, Nauru. We don't have to travel too far. There it is. That's pretty fucking close. That's pretty close. I got the general angle relatively the same. Like, I mean, maybe this one's turned a little bit too far that way. I got the airport location pretty good. Did I get the detention center? There we go. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. That should have been curved out a little bit more here, and that's too pointy over here, but I think that's pretty good. This one looks more like I guess a potato than mine. But overall, I mean, it's hard to get Nauru wrong. It's just a oval. It's kind of like an egg shape or an eggplant shape. I would say that's a solid 9. Hazard a guess? Are you happy with 9? I'm happy with 9. I'm going to say 9. Fuck it. What are you going to do, sue me? Let's go. Let's move on to country number 4. I am so bad at writing. Holy shit. Suriname. Suriname? I always see the word surname when I see that. I don't really know much about this country. In fact, I don't even know what continent it's on. It's either Africa or South America. I can't remember where it is. I've just had a complete mental blank. Is it in Africa or South America? I think there's water. That's the country. And if it doesn't look like that country, then maybe Suriname should change their country borders to look like that. I'll put in an official request with the government to fix that up. So I'm actually technically not wrong here. They just haven't put the borders like that yet. All right, so let's have a look to see where it is. Is it? Yeah, I thought it was up here. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Like, I thought it was here. I thought it was, like, around this area. Like, I told you that was the sea, right? So it wasn't a bad guess there. That isn't too bad. It kind of comes in like that. But the rest of it's terrible. That line is shocking. Let's move on to number 5. It was a pretty close guess. I would give that one a 5 out of 10. I guessed a little bit better than I thought I would. I knew it was on the coast. Just in the back of my mind, I thought it was South America, but I was like, is it Africa? Either way, let's go. Next one. Sweden. So let's draw some borders. Here's the border with Norway's here. I feel like Finland goes over the top, right? So it would have like a kind of curved border down here. Then I think it kind of like pushes out a little bit and then goes in a little bit. Ooh. Then curves like that. So that's like Norway, and then Finland's over here. So I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty confident right now. I've seen Sweden a lot on GeoGuessr, so I'm pretty confident that this will be fine. Let's have a look. So, should have curved that up a little bit. So it goes down here, inwards a little bit of a scruff out. Oh, and then I should have just kept going down like here, and then in, and then around, and then up here. And then that's Norway. Woo! But if I didn't draw this line and I kept going, that would be pretty solid. That would be probably a solid 8. But I fucked up. So that's going to be a 6. I knew where it was. I knew what it looked like, but it's kind of a little bit too off. It should have been an easy one, but I somehow still messed it up. All right, with that being said, I'll move on to the next one. Let's try and get a better one this time. Something that I'm more comfortable with nailing. If I got Australia, I think I'll fucking ace it. Let's see how we go. Number 6. Kiribati. Okay. Is Kiribati one of those atolls that are like, it's like, there's like a little bit there, it kind of goes in like this, and then the other side of it's like this. It kind of pushes out a little bit. Is it an atoll? If it isn't an atoll, I've screwed this up pretty bad. But I think it is. Isn't it one of those really thin countries? Let's find out. Kiribati. No, don't tell me I was thinking of this. Okay, it's slightly different. Where is it? What? Where did it go? Is it here? Okay. What? I'm gonna have to Google this. Ooh, okay. So here's like an aerial view of the country. I knew that like most of the country lived here, right? The angle that I have here is curved up like this instead of curved in like that. If I did it like that, that would make more sense. I think that's still pretty damn good. I knew that it was like a right angle country. Although, why is there like absolutely no maps with this country in it? All right, I mean, that's okay. So I think that's pretty good. I'll give myself a 8. No, that's too generous. I'll give myself a 7. All right, you guys happy with that? 7? Let's go. Next one. 7, and now we're moving on to number 7. Eritrea. All right. So Eritrea is in Africa, I think on the east coast, next to like Ethiopia, I think. It's like a 7 or something. That kind of looking thing. I mean, if it doesn't actually look like that, then I don't really care because that looks pretty cool regardless. So this is supposed to be the coast. Maybe that's a bit too straight of a line. You know what? I'll fix it up. That's too straight of a line. It needs to be like something more curvy, right? Because we're on the coast, and I think the bottom needs to be like thinner and longer. I think that's right. I think GeoWizard had Eritrea in his videos or somewhere around that area. So I think that's pretty good. All right, let's have a look. Zoom out, break my finger from scrolling out of Kiribati. Eritrea, right. Okay, so I got the right country. Ooh, all right. I didn't get the angle right. Oh, it comes in like that. If I just kept going up and then came straight down, it would look a little bit better. This still does need to go down a little bit further. But overall, like these little jagged bits in here, pretty close, right? They're pretty close. And then I'm glad that I made this a little bit more shaky because I mean, it was the coast. It should have gone out and in from one of those stages. I don't know. That's probably not good enough to actually give any sort of points. So I'm going to say that's 6. I mean, I knew where Eritrea was. I am happy with that, but it's still not quite up to the level that I want it to be. So, I mean, with that being said, yeah, 6.5 maybe, if I'm lucky. Let's go to the next one. Q8. Isn't Q8 just... Oh no, I'm thinking of Qatar. Number 8 is always great for Q8, as they say. They never say that. It's only me. So, I'm just going to draw the little areas. Oh god, this looks like a dick. I was trying to draw like the Arabic coast and like Saudi Arabia and stuff. Qatar's like there. Oh god, now it just looks like a dick with herpes. Fucking hell. I am so sorry, Qatar. So I'm pretty sure Q8's like there, or is it? Oh, I gotta get rid of this giant dick. I'm gonna get banned on YouTube. So kind of comes in like this, and it's like this. I've just drawn Pac-Man. Okay, I'm really struggling right now. Okay, yeah, no, so I'm gonna get rid of that. That was shocking. I gotta just kind of remember, like the coast kind of comes in like this, and then like that, and then it's like a... Maybe not. Every time I draw, I just see random things. This looks like some guy here. And then, like, Homer Simpson is, like, sucking on this guy's nose. He's angry about it. And he's ecstatic about it. Anyway, that's, I think that's what Q8 looks like. I'll just color it in. I think that's what Q8 looks like. Let's have a quick look. Eritrea. Ooh, that's not a bad guess. Okay. So I kind of thought there was a bigger... Actually, no, that's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of thought there was a bigger curve. And this comes into a definitive point. I mean, you could argue that that's the point there. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's not too bad. It curves up the top. That goes in like that. I got a general idea, and a general idea is not good enough. It needs to be much more like that is a very distinct shape. Comes to a point, curls down. So I would say that's probably maybe a 5. That was a bit more disappointing than I thought it was. I thought I had a general idea of what Q8 looks like when I drew the little Arabic coast. All right, let's move on to the next one, number 9. Number 9. Italy. Okay. I've been looking to book a holiday in Italy for quite some time, so I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what it looks like. Let's start from the top, right? So it kind of goes up here, and then up there's Switzerland, across to Austria. There's like some inlets and stuff in here. Oh, shit. There's like Naples and like the Amalfi Coast here, like Rome. All right, and then it comes up here like this. Whoo! I don't know if that's actually what it needs to be. That does not look like Italy at all. Italy's like, it's like a boot, right? How can I not get the boot right? Whatever. And then there's like Sicily. It's like Capri there. All right, let's go. I mean, the angle's not right. I know it's a little bit more slanted that way. So if you can not hold that against me, let's see how well I did. Oh, there's a boot. Of course there's a boot. It curves in like that. Iconic. The little heel on the boot. It's an iconic look of Italy. This guy's got like a Santa stocking going on. Fucking hell. This is so sad. How did I fuck that? All right, I mean, I kind of got that a little bit right. And because I've been looking in Naples, I thought it was a way bigger coast than it actually is. Well, I should get plus points for getting... that's not even Capri. That's a different fucking island. All right, I get minus points for getting that. And then my Sicily island is just way off. That was embarrassing, and every Italian should hate me forever. I give myself a 1 out of 10, and may God have mercy on my soul. Okay, now we have just one left. Let's go. Pick a random country. Iceland. All right. Okay, Iceland. So Iceland's a circle. Okay, so Iceland's a circle. So let's start with like Reykjavik. It's like, again, 10. Reykjavik comes out here like this, and then it kind of comes in like that. And then there's like a weird... like section, right? Like with all the fjords. And then this area over here. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of that. It's way more curvy than that. And it kind of comes up here like that. Reykjavik. Oh, I feel like that's right though. Why does it look so wrong? Whatever. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, so that area kind of cuts off there and goes up here like that. That's why it felt so weird. It wasn't as circular as I remember it being. I'm also looking to book flights to Iceland at some point because it looks like an amazing place to go. But overall, I think this is pretty good. I got this whole this thing, whatever that's called. The is a fjord. I don't know. Fuck. Please don't judge me, Iceland. I got Reykjavik right. Everything else, I mean, this is more sharp and like swivelly over here, and this is smoother. I would say that's pretty solid. Anyway, that's it with that. I just added up all my scores then, and out of the 10 rounds I did, I got 10 out of 10 for each of them, which means I got 100%, which is a perfect score, meaning I am the best artist of all time. No, obviously I didn't get those scores. But I mean, who cares? I'll say I have 100%. If I'm stealing content, who cares if I'm cheating with the scores? Doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, that's it for me today. I had a great time doing this. This is actually one of the funnest things that I've done so far. I'm pretty shit at 1, art, and 2, geography, but at least I had a little bit of fun doing it. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, make sure that you like and subscribe, and as this is a new channel, I really appreciate it if you leave a comment. I got a comment on the last video saying that my channel isn't for him. That hurt me a lot, and I did cry myself to sleep a little bit, but I do appreciate the comments because it boosts me in the algorithm, and it allows me to become rich and famous through YouTube. Anyway, that's it for me today. Love you, bye.